Here are 4 home upgrades you should absolutely consider doing before you sell your home. When you're doing upgrades for the sole purpose of selling your home for a better price, not all upgrades are equal. Welcome back. It's Emily Berdon, your Thousand Oaks and Westlake Village area realtor, with some more tips to help you sell your home quickly and for the most money possible. I have another video on 5 home upgrades that you should skip. Be sure to watch that video as well. It's linked below. And if you live in the Thousand Oaks area and you're gonna be selling your home, reach out so I can give you my specific recommendations for which upgrades would give you the biggest bang for buck. Why was I saying that? Number 1, major systems. Think HVAC, roof, water heater, etc. If these items are near the end of their usable life, you might consider replacing them. I know this is not an exciting upgrade. It's not pretty. It's nothing to look at, but here's why you should consider doing it. Are we going with that? Let's say your home needs a new roof. You could get your roof replaced for, say, $20,000. But if you wait for your buyer to do inspections where they reveal that the house needs a new roof, they might ask you for, say, $30,000 or $40,000, because I can almost guarantee that the bid that the buyer comes up with is going to be higher than what you could actually get the work done for. All right, next up, painting. No. The second upgrade you should consider before you sell your home is painting, both inside and out. Painting is the least expensive way to make the biggest impact in the sale of your home. I always suggest painting the interior of the home a nice light neutral color. It makes the space feel bigger, brighter, and more inviting. And while you're painting, go ahead and replace all of those ugly switch plates. Should I say ugly? Am I offending people's switch plates right now? It only costs you a few dollars and just a little bit of time, and it makes a really big difference. I'm shooting this video in 2025, and the trend right now is for these creamier off-white colors versus the stark white that we were doing back a few years ago. So keep that in mind when you're selecting your paint colors. No, I'll put that at the end. Bonus tip, paint your walls, trim, and ceiling all the same color for maximum effect. But also consult with your realtor first. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. Painting the exterior of your home can be costly depending on the size of your home, but this is another upgrade that can make a huge impact. When buyers are looking at properties online, the first photo they usually see is the exterior of the home. So let's give them a great first impression. If your home is a non-offensive color, then you probably just want to leave it as is. If your home is an offensive color, let's paint that bad boy. Not sure if your home is an offensive color? Ask your realtor. These things can often snowball. Once you start painting the house, you might need to paint the front door or replace the front door, and then there's the garage doors. So again, this can be a snowball effect, so make sure that you're consulting with a realtor or a home designer before you start making these choices. White homes with black trim and black windows are an incredibly popular aesthetic right now, but that might not necessarily work for your home. So again, lean on the professionals. Don't make these decisions on your own, please. I don't know, is that too condescending? Okay, what else? Okay, this leads me to the third upgrade that you should absolutely consider doing, and that is updating your landscaping and your curb appeal. I've said it before and I'll say it again, but you only get one chance to make a first impression, so you need to make it count. Like I said before, the lead photo online is going to be the exterior of your home. You don't want anything about that photo to make the buyer move on to the next listing. If you only invested in one upgrade before selling your home, I would recommend investing in upgrading your curb appeal. This could mean painting, like we already discussed, changing the front door, changing the garage door. The garage door is typically the largest visual blip, 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 blip. Your garage doors are typically visually the largest thing that you see, so swapping out those doors can make a big difference. Consider a feature tree in your front yard if you don't already have one, and just nice, fresh landscaping. It really creates this elevated, welcoming approach. Make sure your walkways are clean, your mulch is freshened up, and add some fresh flowers for a pop of color. These are all inexpensive upgrades that can make a really big impact. What's next? No, don't do one of those swirly ones again. The fourth upgrade that you should consider doing before you sell your home, and this one is a maybe, and that is updating your flooring. I know in my last video on the home upgrades that you should skip, I said to skip the flooring, but It really does depend. You can put that in wherever you want. When it comes to flooring, it depends on the condition of your flooring and the condition of everything that's around it. Maybe you've already remodeled your kitchen, you've smoothed out your walls, you've scraped those popcorn ceilings, but you never got around to replacing the flooring. Either that, or maybe you've got this hodgepodge of, 4 different types of flooring throughout your house. In those situations, it might be worth replacing your flooring before the sale. We are finding that buyers really desire a cohesive flooring all throughout the home, and they're really wanting these higher quality floors like engineered hardwood versus laminate or vinyl, the LVP or luxury vinyl plank that was popular years ago. The flooring upgrade is another one that you're going to want to talk to your realtor about, though, because they're going to need to look at comps and see what's sold in your neighborhood to determine if this investment is actually going to pay off for you. The other option, if you don't want to replace the flooring of your home, is to just lower the price of your home to reflect the condition that it's in. If you're going to be selling a home in or around the Thousand Oaks area, I would be happy to give you my recommendations on which upgrades you should invest in and which upgrades you can skip in order to maximize the sale of your home. So reach out anytime. My contact info is below. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm saying. Do you want me to lean forward? How old am I, 10? Or do you want to scroll me? Let me do that again. We're good. What's the point of that?